to learn something. Guru is a person you learn a lot of things. We're bringing on the Chutney Guru to give us some history and perspective. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Good night.
Yes, boss.
Good evening. How are you?
All right. I have much time, but let me hear your questions. Question time.
Question time? No, you
Yeah.
tell me call you. So Nati.
Okay, now here you mention you want me to talk about Ramlal, so I can give you a little bit about
Well,
Ramlal.
I don't know about Ramlal. Go ahead. Let me hear.
Okay, so what happened after Mir Mohammed and Shah Mohammed, the Mohammed family, been hosting the pageant? Are you hearing me, Kelly?
Yeah, yeah, in
You
here.
hear me, right?
Moin
All
Mohammed,
right, so
and Shah Mohammed.
right, the Mohammed family been hosting the Chutney segment in the cultural pageant.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we had in 1996 before CSM was hosted by the guy who put this competition together was Ramlal. Vijay Ramlal.
He's deceased or he's still living?
He's still living.
Vijay Ramlal?
Vijay Ramlal is the guy who doing right now, who did the children's track competition.
Vijay Ramlal. Dr. Vijay Ramlal, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man, I know he.
Right. So that's over with 96 as well. How much years ago? I think, in fact, before the preliminary was in Shogunas in 1995 and 1996, the beginning of the let me see, I can't remember. I think, but I know I came fourth in that competition. Solo Gildari won the competition. Ricky Jai came second. There was a lady from Kuva, a Savitri, some kind of thing, I can't remember she name. But anyhow, she came third and I came fourth in that competition. But hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I could tell you about it. So and then afterwards I left Trinidad and came to New York, and they did continue doing, I think he did continue doing the competition for a few years, and from the first prize being $10,000, it actually went a car after. So you see, maybe Floops, who knows that this foundation is starting is going to really reach far one day to come. You understand?
Yeah.
You understand? I mean, quick, let me swing a little bit. I did listen to the program today with Himlata.
Yeah.
And it takes you a lot of guts. That it was very, very difficult. Some really some good questions that the girl was asking. But also I disagree on both sides in certain things.
In terms of
first to begin, 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, we had a big issue with Kenneth C. Prasad in Trinidad with the same traditional and originality and friends, and here nobody stood up with Kenneth C. Prasad. We have a set of dal belly out there. They talk music and sing, but they don't want to stand up for their rights.
Thank you for understand? That. Say that again.
Right? They call them dal belly. You understand? Right?
Yellow belly.
Dal is dal too good, man. Dal too good, man.
Dal is a good thing. Yeah, dal is a
nice thing. We had to find our next name, rotten belly or some kind of thing.
Yellow belly. Lily liver, all kind of things.
Yeah. They talk a set of crap. They talk a lot of bullshitness. You understand? But let me tell you something, right? First to begin, this same girl who had asked him later all these questions, she had asked Kenneth C. Prasad almost the same questions 3 years ago. Right? And for some reason, she and all two not seeing what we are trying to say. We are trying to save our culture. First to begin, let me tell you, Chutney is just not one part of our culture. Chutney is just 10% of our culture. When you talk about culture, you're talking about real singing, like classical singing. That is dying right now. We don't have much classical singers.
Right.
You understand? The art form is dying. They almost go on. The only legend we have from classical singing.
A little bit away from your mouth, because you're kind of balling there. We hearing you fine, you know your mouth.
The only legend we have now in classical singing is Sambu Drum alive. Right? When you balling high. Well, me tell you something. Sambu Drum is a versatile classical singer, right? Before Sambu Drum, they recognize him as a a Chutney, a master,
Legend.
or Chutney lion, or whatever, you understand? Basically, Sambu Jam is a classical singer. But anyhow, that is the biggest art form in dying. That is what Chutney came from, classical music. And if you want to better your standard of music, you have to go and do some kind of classical training. You just can't be, anybody could sing a Chutney in the Floops, anybody, right? But you have to do some kind of thing. So here we're going on. Here this girl, the girl that asks him later, I don't know her name.
Hema
Ramkisoon. Right? Hema Ramkisoon, listen to the guru when he talk. So share this to her. I hope she understand this, right?
Me and her are not friends there, so I wish you any help.
But that's okay, but she will get this to her ears, right? Now she had this little barrication, like when Kenneth Sipasad was answering her question, she defending Chutney Soca Monarch.
Right. Maybe because she's using her own personal opinions in the line of questioning.
Probably. But let me tell you something. It's a simple answer. Him later said today, why is it when you sign a contract for originality and music,
you're breaching your own contract?
Why is it you're breaching your own contract?
That is sense.
Let me tell you something. Nothing wrong to Jewan Singh. Nothing wrong to Jewan Singh. He's doing a good job. He took the forum of Chutney music. I don't have no problem with Bollywood music, you know, papi.
Me too.
Because when I dance, I love Bollywood, what do you call it? I don't know. Some of these songs, I enjoy it. But listen, not for competition.
Not for competition. That is what we're saying. Guys, get this clear. We have no problem against Chutney Soca and Bollywood covers, but competition, that is, well, let me don't even say competition. That is not necessarily culture. What is termed as cultural, you know?
Yes, if you're talking about why are you making people sign a contract for originality and your own lyrics, or even put 50% Hindi, 50%? You know, you and she keep on saying, Mrs. Ramkisoon keep on saying for the last 3 years that Chutney Soca Monarch is a company. It's a private company, so he could do whatever he want. Yeah, well, fine, you could do whatever you want and make your rules, but don't breach it. No. Next thing, she asked. Wait, let me finish up this first and then I could go. She asked him later a question. Him later did answer. I think she could have be answered
to the best of her ability. She tried to answer.
Right. Exactly. So she asked him later if CSM is the fault for this, for traditional Chutney, right? Him later say yes. Right. Now our next thing is she is telling him later why that we can't get together and get more promoters, right? You know why we can't get more promoters?
Right.
Because Jewan Singh has been funded by the government.
And the truth shall set you free, my friend. This is what I'm saying. You can do anything. Has been funded.
You got to listen to me, Floops. For you to get funded by the government, it's not going to happen now. Who knows? You never know.
You need to have at least a
you don't know your luck. We don't know what is behind the clouds, right? So,
but you see what I'm
saying? Yeah.
It's very big, so it have a lot of things going on in
there. I took a lot of guts. Now, it's so much you gotta be said, you understand? Let me tell you something. Chutney singing in Trinidad, it's not just one family or two family or 5 singers or 10 singers. There are so much Chutney artists in Trinidad right now.
Amen.
Right? There's so much Chutney artists, so 5 people can stand up, 10 people can stand up. If I check the Chutney artists every year, Big Daddy's telling me, say, Aaron, we have over 100 and something songs released this year.
That's right. And how much songs we hear on the radio?
Yeah.
If we hear 20 songs, we hear plenty.
Well, listen, I do listen to 103.5 every day in my car because this is the job I'm doing. I'm an Uber driver, and limousine driver, right?
Okay, I'll charge you for the advertisement, eh?
Right, but anyhow, that Uber, you gotta charge Uber. But anyhow, listen to this carefully. When I listen to 103.5, I am on the road every evening between 8 hours to 10 hours.
You mean 106.5?
No, 103.5 is our American station.
Okay.
Right, and I want you to listen to this carefully, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the same songs you hear in this hour is the same songs you're going to hear this hour. So it's not Trinidad and Tobago alone in the industry.
Well, they call that sabotage. Top 40.
Right. Remember, these American artists, they have a lot of money invested in their recording, and they're being advertised. You understand? Yeah. They pay money to advertise the song. Exactly. And they're making the hits in the shows. Right? So that's our next thing. So back to what I was talking about. So we need to we need to get a message again for the 100th time to Mr. Jewan Singh about that it's either two things you do: have a bolini and have a traditional chutney. Yeah. Or you need to come up with some kind of originality. I think this is the problem that causing within our chutney artists in Trinidad.
I think having a conflict. Bigger than George. I think people are afraid to stand up because I seen other artists who in that competition turning on him and burning shell publicly.
But let me tell you something, is your own fingers dig out your eye. Let me tell you, the same people who talk a laugh at she. And the same people, let me tell you something, Floops. You see this Chutney singing, and the artist in Trinidad is a dog eater. They're all crabs. You're going to fight your way to help them. At the end of the day, they're fighting one another. They're fighting for fame. They're not fighting for culture, you know. Mm-hmm. It's fame they're fighting for. I tell you, Aaron Jewan Singh tell you, they're fighting for fame, right? They're fighting for quality.
Cultural preservation.
Exactly, right? And this one want to raise culture, that one want to do this, and that want to do. There's no unity, and it's been so since the days of Isaac Yankaran and Tolomin. It's been so, and I will give you one example before I hang up. If you think it's Trinidad artists fighting one another, just this week, or I think last week, going in America here, did you hear the showdown with the two American singers that fight in Manhattan? Nicki Minaj.
That is long time.
No, they had a fight again.
They fight again?
Yes.
Let me know.
And you know what they're fighting for? For music.
Yeah. So who could be the queen bee of whatever they just sing? You know?
Listen, that tells you how the music industry is. It's not just Trinidad.
Yes, you're quite right.
Yeah, sorry. It's just not Trinidad. I gotta go, Floops. I listen to the program in and off because I'm driving.
Yeah, well, I know.
But it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure to be anytime you need any to find out anything, just text me. You know, I'm here all the time. There's so much thing I can teach you. You understand?
Yeah. We have to assign a writer to you and to document all your thoughts.
No problem, buddy. But anyhow, let me run because I have a passion. I'm sorry, I have a passion for this when I speak.
Yeah,
you know?
That's fine.
All right, bye.
All right.